I'm Jim.
And I'm Frank.
And I'm Jerry.
And this is the JFJ Conspiracy Podcast, where the shop talk is rock. Semi-Christmas episode.
Semi-Christmas episode.
Well, and I only dressed up because of the song Jim brought to us tonight.
Oh, well done, Frank.
Rather festive. So I thought
you're the dresser in this group. Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do?
That's all right. Yeah.
It's all good. You guys as ready for Christmas as you can be?
I'm pretty dang close.
Yeah.
At this stage with me, it's basically a Christmas card to the daughter with money.
There you go.
She's 30. Well, don't want to say that over the air. Sorry. Love you, honey.
30s.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's, what do you get them? Cash.
Gift card. Cash. That's what I do with my kids.
They want. Same here, Frank.
Buy them a couple little things and then give them cash and buy their own stuff. Grandkids, I get them some toys.
Mm-hmm.
They've got more toys than they know what to do with. So we don't go all out, but we get a few things.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. Spoil them.
Yeah. I was talking to our buddy Jeff the other day, and he was saying their family, what they do now is they buy experiences, whether it's horseback riding.
Great idea.
Very good idea.
Or the zoo, whatever. I think that means more in the long run because it sticks with you. Who could, as a kid, remember what they got for Christmas the last year unless it was Kiss Alive? You just don't remember what you got.
I don't. Only thing I remember is
Strangers in the Night UFO. That's how
what you got for Christmas one year?
Thank you, Jaime. I got that Christmas 16. I was 16. Thank you, Jaime. That's right. Wrapped up.
It was on Frank's CD pick of the day today.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah, my 16th. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great album.
It is. Yes, it is.
Everybody jumped on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And not to make light of it, the day before, we had who was that? Faith No More, and who was the other band? Nobody liked either one of them. They were, I think they were picking my cat instead of the bands.
I like that band.
It was Green Day, right?
Oh, Green Day. Yeah, no love for Green Day. I don't get that.
All I had was Dookie, I think. That's all I've ever had. I think I had it on cassette. Something like that. Yeah, that's way back when. My gosh.
I like their stuff, but it's nothing I listen to all the time. They've got like I said, every album, once they get a certain theme in their 3 chords, they stick with it for every song. They're interchangeable.
That's right.
But anyways, so this is episode 102, and I'm going to do away with the name the riff this episode.
Oh, why is that?
Because I didn't have time to get online and find a riff.
Plus, he's having pity. He's having pity on me, Jaime.
No. The last before the Kiss episode, we had a Beatles riff. Everybody got that right away. I think it was If I Needed Someone, and
right. That's right.
Yeah. So I was so busy today. I was running around helping out my kid and doing some different things, so didn't have time to find a riff. So we may get back to it. We may find something else to do come episode 103. We'll see. So, and it's been a little slow in the mail. I haven't had any new vinyl. I did get the Salvation Army Record Store Day album in the mail. I didn't go out shopping, and I haven't cracked it open yet. I listened to the original, and that was enough. That's
get your little Jones.
Yeah. So, anything new and exciting coming out that you guys can think of? Remember in the old days, we used to look forward to every year a new album coming out from your favorite band or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Didn't happen that way anymore.
Everybody puts out albums so sporadically anymore. I mean, unless you're Taylor Swift, right? Like,
right.
These nobody I'm particularly interested in.
Same here. I mean, I pretty much have my, have my standards, but
I think looking forward when the classic album comes around, it's my pick this episode for the next episode. It is not so much a classic album as it is just a fun revisit. And I think Jerry's going to enjoy it the most.
Oh, goody.
I'm sure Jim's familiar with it, but I think Jerry's gonna enjoy it the most.
All right.
Well, I just remember now who's coming out with a record.
Well,
I thought it was really interesting. I saw a little promo, and it's Paul Shortino and Carlos Cavazo.
Oh, really?
Is it Frontiers Records or something?
They are talking about the new King Cobra record.
Okay.
And they're playing with King Cobra. Okay.
Excuse me.
Brand new album coming out in June. And I was like, wow, they're way ahead of the curve. So 6 months away still.
Yeah. Just giving you a heads up, folks.
Wow. And then watch come June, they'll say, oh, we're delayed because the vinyl's not ready. But
yeah,
they did say it was coming out on vinyl too, which I thought was interesting.
All right. How do you guys feel? Jerry still hasn't bought a turntable.
I was just going to ask him if he's got his turntable set up. He said he has one there at the house.
I feel bad. Yeah. I've been busy I've been busy lately.
I'm afraid that the wave we'll talk later. I'm afraid that the wave of vinyl excitement is going to pass Jerry by again.
No, it won't, because I follow certain groups on Instagram or Facebook, Instagram, via Ronnie, via you guys, via Jeffrey. And there's groups out there like one was, I went here, moved out, and left all my vinyl at my parents' house, and they passed away. So I went and picked it up. So I went and got a turntable, and now they're revisiting. So it's a matter of time, guys. I know that. I get antsy. Just boink, boink. Yeah. But you're right, guys. And I've bought enough vinyl. I mean, I've bought a couple of things I like, and there's stuff more available. But I'll get there, folks.
Screaming at you over there.
I don't know if I want to even. I don't know if I want to do that. I want to maybe just keep that closed. But you're right, Jaime. I might just get in the mood and just go from the beginning.
Yeah.
But especially I want to try that love gun pistol.
One time. Yeah.
Yeah, one time. Once and
once. It takes a couple shots and it's
that's it. Yeah.
Paper splits.
Yeah.
Jim made he posted an interesting post the other day about CDs, and they're making a comeback in a big way.
I don't know.
What do you think?
CD sales were up.
Yes.
But not to the level that vinyl is.
I have actually kind of gotten to the CD world again, out of convenience. I'm doing my little pick of the day, and it's so much easier to store them than my shelf of LPs that I don't listen to as much. So why am I collecting LPs?
Yeah, I mean, I've been asking that for 4 years now.
Yeah, I'm down to just a few bands, right?
Yeah.
Vinyl for a few bands, and that's kind of it. Most of the new stuff I buy, if it's a band that I'm picking up off of Bandcamp, it's CDs.
And then CDs is the only way, guys. If something's not available on iTunes, I'll go to eBay, and I just picked up Elton John's Greatest Hits Volume 2 or Greatest Hits 70 to whatever 92, whatever 70 to 20. Anyway, it's not available on iTunes, so I bought a used copy on eBay, and then I can import it and then load it on my digital. So yeah, I still like
the
CDs.
cost of new vinyl is kind of stupid.
That Elton John CD was like $8, guys.
Yeah. Well, and what I've noticed when I search different like indie bands, a lot of them now, they're not selling cassettes, they're not selling CDs, they're not selling vinyl, they're selling USBs. So they'll give you a WAV file or some other lossless type of digital file on a USB, and there you go.
Yeah, I can't.
And then you can import it onto your computer or your phone or whatever from there.
But why not just do the digital download?
Well, like with Bandcamp, you're kind of limited, because if you download that, can you import that into iTunes easily?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can you?
Oh really? We have to have lunch together, Jaime. You show me how to do it.
Yeah, no
problem. Because iTunes. That's I don't know how to. Yeah,
I take everything that I get off of.
Easy, man. You just download it straight into your wherever your iTunes normally loads files at, and then it's just drag and drop, or you open it up and go to play it, and it'll ask you like, what do you want to play this with? Oh, I want to use iTunes. Or
yeah, I burn everything to a external hard drive and go that route. Let's see, now with the cloud and everything, when you listen to something on your phone, it's imported on your computer, then onto your laptop and everything else because of the cloud. And
I pay for cloud storage. Yeah, I have cloud storage also.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like to knock it off. I don't want the laptop that I'm using for the podcast. I don't want to use that up for music. So I'm constantly deleting stuff from different areas.
But I don't use Apple products, so I don't have that.
Right.
Oh, they got me, guys.
Yeah.
12 years of running. I try to leave and they always pull me back.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough of that. Jerry, don't you have some new music for us tonight?
Yes, sir, I do. Jim and Frank, it's the Well Wishers, which we covered. I'm gonna guesstimate about a year ago, because they have a new album out, and it's literally like exactly a year. But there we go. Yeah, that's the new one, Blue Sky Sun. Yep. Oh, beautiful. Is that it? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, real nice.
Well done, sir. But it's about a year later. It's almost exactly a year later between releases. So we covered it probably about a year ago. But Frank just showed you folks out in Conspiracy Land. The Well Wishers, Blue Sky Sun is the album, released November 11th. So the song Frank's going to spin is Idiot Smile, which I'm guilty of. Based on a solid foundation of melody, songcraft, and the ever-important musical hook, the Well Wishers deliver a warm, full-bodied sound and engaging tale on the typical power pop formula. Facebook, The Well Wishers; YouTube, The Well Wishers; Bandcamp, The Well Wishers. And again, I just love this guy. All songs written and recorded by Jeff Shelton.
Yeah. So
when you hear The Well Wishers, it's Jeff Shelton. And this guy delivers, folks, out in Conspiracy Land. So find the Well Wishers. Do what Frank did by the EP or whatever he's had. It's the little EP, right, Frank?
CD, yeah.
CD. But it's such good music, and what gets me, folks, is that it's just one guy, and you'd think he's got anyway. The Well Wishers, everything recorded and done by Jeff Shelton out of San Francisco, and the song is Idiot Smile.
Should have been and love won't save us now. Peace and love won't save us now. Peace and love won't save us now. Peace and love won't save us now.
Woo. All right. There is just under 3 minutes with the Well Wishers with Idiot Smile. Jim, give me your thoughts on that.
Well, it's the perfect length for a song.
Yep.
Right in that 2.5, 3 minute range right there. I like it. I mean, Jeff does great stuff.
It's unreal.
Cookie.
This guy.
Sad to know that what do you say? Peace and love won't save us now.
Yeah.
I like.
Well, you gotta have some angst in there somewhere.
Yeah,
so it's so pure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well recorded. Great arrangement.
Yeah.
Pop perfection.
I would agree, sir.
Oh yeah.
That just delivers.
I let you guys know a couple episodes ago that, got this in the mail. He sent it to me and said, hey, pick a song, any song, play. That's the one that was the toe tapping is to me, but every song on it, 11 tunes on this CD.
I'm going to grab that tonight.
They're all good. Every one of them. Can't go wrong. The Well Wishers.
No, the Well Wishers out of Frisco. Yep.
Great name.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like you said, so perfectly produced.
Yeah. It's there's no clunks in there. There's not one part of it that you go, oh.
Yep. No, excellent stuff.
Just delivers. Thank you.
The Well Wishers. The album.
Yeah.
You will not be disappointed.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. Well, the Well Wishers out of Frisco. Yeah. Wonderful.
All right. Okay. Last episode or 2 episodes ago, we had a couple of weird things going on. Initially, Jim picked Scorpions, but then we started talking about Kiss the Elder, and so we took a right turn and did an episode just talking about the Elder like old farts do.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff and Ronnie on with us.
It's weird that since we did that episode, like in my YouTube feed, getting all this stuff about the Elder.
Isn't that amazing?
Really?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, since we went back to your original album.
Original pick, yeah.
And what was that? Remind us.
Scorpions, Lovedrive.
Lovedrive.
1979. First, what is this?
Yeah. First album with you know who?
I want to say RCA, but Michael Schenker had just jumped ship from UFO, jumped back into Scorpions, played lead on 4 or 5 songs on the record. He's listed as a member of the band on the back, but doesn't appear in the picture. Went on tour with the band to support the record, and they kicked Matthias Jabs out of the band to make room for Michael coming back in. And then, I don't know, a few months into the tour, Michael quits. Right. So they bring Matthias back in.
No, we're sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're sorry. I guess it's kind of negotiation to get him back in the band. Nutty. Poor Michael going through a hard time at that point in his life. Yeah. Anyway, some people consider this the pinnacle of their career.
Very early on.
This is our 6th studio album. It's the first one I could remember seeing in the record store that wasn't an import. But I guess their other stuff was released here. I never saw him in the domestic section.
No.
I only ever saw him in the import section. This was the first one I saw. And I knew of Scorpions because I had a buddy who lived down the street who he said, "Oh, if you like UFO, you got to check these guys out. This is Michael Schenker's brother's band." And so he played me a little, I think probably Fly to the Rainbow or something like that, one of the earlier records. And But you couldn't find them in the record store. I never seen them until
Right.
I came across Lovedrive, and I just bought it and loved it.
That again, if you listen to that album in its entirety, you can completely see where they were going later on with
Exactly
Blackout.
right, Frank. Exactly
There
right.
are shades of those killer guitar tones
Yeah.
and chords, but yet the songwriting was, and I think a lot of it had to do with they didn't know English.
Yeah, there's some clunky lyrical content there.
Yeah, translation, lost in the translation, as they say.
Yeah. But the music, and it's so well produced.
Great
and
revisit.
And that's
I still think Blackout's a better record though, front to back,
pound for pound. Yeah, you could be right.
But to me, this is the intro to it. When I hear it, I go, "Oh, you can see," like Frank said, you can see where they're headed. They're going to polish this up a little, and then Blackout.
Yeah, I think they had just kicked
excuse me,
Uli John Roth out of the band,
Mm-hmm.
and that was why they got Matthias Chabs.
Think
I remember reading an article, and they said, "Well, like what went on there?" Like, and I think it was probably Rudolf Schenker that said, like, "Well, Ehrlich wanted to play solos even where there weren't supposed to be any solos."
Yes,
right.
You're talking about, and it's amazing to me when you think about it. Roth and Michael Shankner are two of the biggest head cases in rock music, and they were in the
same band
outfit at different times.
Yeah.
Michael has had so many issues over the years, from suicide, hunger strikes, and heroin addictions, and you name it, he's gone through it. And but yet his talent is just and he's, to this day, he hates his brother. Him and Rudolph don't even get along.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
neither did I.
Read up on that, and they're both taking jabs at each other to this day about who did what in Scorpions.
That's sad.
Who's more important?
That's unfortunate.
It is,
But
he's tried out, as far as I know. He's pulled it together.
Yeah, I've got a CD I have to share with both of you. It's Michael Shankner and Ziggy Schwartz, a German fellow. And you talk about not knowing any English. They butcher. It's a live album that they did at a club, and they play Ice Cream Man and You Really Got Me and all kinds of the classics. But as a German who's translating it to English, and it's terrible, but the guitar playing is amazing.
Phenomenal, right?
Yeah. So I just, I'll send you guys a copy of just the song Ice Cream Man. You won't stop laughing ever, because it's already some strange lyrics to begin with. Now you try to translate that.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways, I like this album, and I like Animal Magnetism. I think those are kind of like the Revolver and Rubber Soul of the Scorpions, because they're interchangeable.
I like that analogy. Yeah.
Just, and they're powerful albums. I know Blackout is an awesome album, but those other two that I just mentioned are right up there for me. And I don't know,
same here.
Any given day, I can put those on and listen to them in their entirety. Just awesome albums.
Yeah, I think I think of those three records as kind of where it's at for me, right? And once you get beyond that, it's
all the same.
Yeah, it becomes a little formulaic, a little they're writing for hits.
But that was the trilogy of terror, those three.
Yeah,
albums.
I like that. I would agree, guys. Yeah.
Okay, well, that being said, off of Lovedrive, Jim, what was your favorite track this go round?
Title track, Lovedrive.
All right. Well, I didn't go that route for you. You got the Jerrytron fired up there?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, Jim, I went with Loving You Sunday Morning.
Yeah. It was a toss-up between those two.
All right. Jerry, what did you pick for Jim?
And one other. There were three. That was a toss-up. I went with Lovedrive.
For Jaime.
Is there anybody there?
Is there anybody there?
Interesting pick.
Because as I'm listening to it, they delve into that little ska reggae little bit. I go, oh, that's Jaime.
Yeah, they reggae out on that song for sure.
Yeah. And so that's where that came from. Yep.
All right. Well, it's funny you say that. For me,
Are we cross modulating, Frank?
could be. I picked for myself, Is There Anybody There?
Oh man.
And I knew that would throw you off because this is a riffy album and it's a hard rocking album, but I love this song. I love the guitar work on this particular song. What did you pick for me, Jim?
What do you think I picked for you?
Another Piece of Meat.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be it. It's the hardest rocking song.
It is such a hard rocking song.
And that was, for me, that was one of my toss up songs.
Yeah.
We used to cover that.
Oh yeah. Jerry, what did you pick for me? Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Can't get enough. There's another good one. Now it's funny. I remember this is laying back in the day when we would try to get ourselves tan. I remember in the backyard, all oiled up with baby oil, trying to get a suntan on my boombox, blasting Scorpions. And my dad's working in the garage. And again, you guys know he's country western through and through at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And on comes Another Piece of Meat in that song. And he's hearing these lyrics and he walks out of the garage and looks over at me, just shakes his head, walks back in the garage.
Dang kids.
Yep.
You know, I just realized on the re-listen of this album, he's the one who's Another Piece of Meat. The girl's telling him.
Right, exactly.
Not the other way around, which is unusual for the.
Yep.
You know, I think at the end he's trying to hide from her. He's
running away from her.
Had enough of just being booty call.
There you go. Jerry, what was your favorite pick on
Loving You Sunday Morning?
Loving You Sunday Morning.
Title track.
Wow.
Yep, guys. Yeah.
I went with Lovedrive. and Jim, what was your pick
Loving
for
You Sunday Morning?
All right, you got it.
Which was my other toss-up song.
If I may, I had honorable mention for Frank. Lovedrive.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I like how we cross-modulate.
I'm not mistaken. It's that album, or maybe Jim knows. Maybe it was Animal Magnetism, but there was on the Japanese release, there was a song called Hey You, and it was like a B-side to a single on either Lovedrive or Animal Magnetism. I'm not sure which album it is, but look it up on YouTube. Why it wasn't on the album, I'll never know. It is such a good song. It's called Hey You.
Yeah, I know that song.
Yeah. And
I wouldn't have had the single though. That's
it. You may have had an import.
Where I know it from.
Might be. Could be an import version, or they did play it on the radio every once in a while, but I think, how does this not make the album? I don't get it. It's such a good tune.
That's a great tune.
Yeah. But again, the Japanese releases always had more songs, more extras than we ever got. So anyways. All right. Well, that's Scorpions' Lovedrive. Like I said, I've got an album we'll talk about here in a little bit for the next episode. Not so much a classic, but it is a fun record to listen to from start to finish. Okay. But right now, this band that I have for you guys, they reached out to us. And it just so happened, it was quite a few episodes ago that they reached out. And I told them I was in a particular mood. And I downloaded their album. They sent it to me. And the first song I listened to happened to be exactly in the type of mood that I was in. And the band is called Trigger Cut, and they're considered a German noise rock band. It's a 3-piece band that makes more industrial noise than you will ever hear. It's just wow. They had a debut called Buster in 2019, and then of course COVID and everything else happened.
Yeah.
And during that time, they put out another one called Rogo, Rogo, and that's where I'm going to get this song. The song I'm going to play is called Solid State. The album, I guess, was recorded in Germany. I could be wrong, but it was mastered and engineered and everything else in Chicago. So I'm sure it's all digital and they were sending it out. Ralph is the high treble rocket guitar player. Matt Dumick plays drums, and Daniel Witcher is on bass. And the song I'm going to play for you is called Solid State. So if you have a seatbelt, put it on.
Woo-wee.
All right, that's Trigger Cut with Solid State. And you see why I say you got to be a certain frame of mind in a certain mood.
Yes,
to
you
enjoy
do.
that. Trash can lids and big fat bass and
Big fat drums.
I don't know. What do you think about that, Jerry?
I love that. That, as folks on Conspiracy Land, when we're playing it, we're chatting. I said I could listen to that on a loop.
Yeah.
And just that's fantastic. That's fantastic everywhere.
It's definitely a throwback to the 90s industrial style, I think. But Jim, what'd you think?
Well, I like the brevity.
Yeah, of course.
You know how to edit. Plenty of dynamics. I need to spend a little more time with this song, I think.
Mhm.
Like there's an amazing, like, just desperation in that vocal.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of influences going on there and stuff. I loved the bass, loved the bass tone.
Oh, that's hideous. Yeah. That's vicious. Yeah.
I know. So interesting. It's almost, it's artsy.
Right.
So different. Yeah, I think you got to be in the right frame of mind. I would.
Oh, yeah.
If I were in traffic, I'd have this on.
Well, that was definitely.
I like it. I like the aggression.
Definitely in the theme of Christmas music, right? So
not like anything I've ever heard, really. I mean, it's got that industrial vibe, but it's unique.
Yeah.
That's nice, Frank.
Well, they're on Facebook, Bandcamp. You can check out all their stuff on Bandcamp as well. I looked up online and quite a few indie reviews on like Indie Rags. You can check out some stuff on them. They've been around quite a while, and it really gets your blood going.
That does.
So, anyways, that's Trigger Cut, and the song was called Solid State, and that was off Rogo. ROGO is the album.
So, I was about ready to get a pit going right here in the kitchen.
That's right.
Yep, there it is there. It's a good thing Salem's not in here. We'd be moshing and stuff. So, all right, I'm going to jump into the classic album right now. We're not going to do a riff, but back in what year did this come out? 1989. I remember when this came out, and I was thinking, just on the cover alone, this has to be punkish. This has to be raw, and I was pleasantly surprised because it was hard rock. It was edgy, raw guitars, raw vocals. And I want you guys to check it out. The pick is Michael Monroe and Not Faking It. And it is on Apple, Jerry.
Thank you, sir.
And you will love this album from beginning to end. It's a rocker. And of course, Michael Monroe from Hanoi Rocks. Not quite the same. This is produced in a way that really puts him in the spotlight.
There you go.
And I don't know if you're familiar with this one or not, Jim, if you've heard it through and through.
It's one of my favorite records.
If you're
I'm a Hanoi fan. Come on.
Well, I was gonna say if you need a pick me up when you're working out, bicycle run, jogging on the treadmill or whatever, this will not let you down.
I like it.
Oh, you will. I'm sure you're gonna love this.
Thank you,
I don't
Frank.
want to say too much because I don't want to give away my favorite tracks.
Very good.
Oh yeah, be careful, Jaime. Yeah, because we pay
This is a
attention.
tough one for me.
You got to pick for Frank's favorite track.
Yeah, I tell you what, there's a lot of them on here. So, anyways, that will be the next classic. Michael Monroe, Not Faking It. Okay, move.
Great pick.
Thanks.
I love that record.
Great. I know, like I said, apparently my email didn't go out about let's dress up for Christmas, but that's okay. I know Jim's not going to disappoint us in the music department this time. So go ahead, Jim.
So I'm going to tell the story about how I got to this song because I was not going to do a Christmas song. I had no intention of doing a Christmas song. And then Sunday night, we're driving around looking at Christmas lights, us, Gail and I and the kids. And so Gail's playing DJ in the front. And she's asking everybody, hey, what's your favorite Christmas song? And then she'd play the song, right? And my youngest, when we asked, what's your favorite Christmas? Because I was saying, it seems like there's not a lot of great rock and roll Christmas songs. Mm-hmm. Right. And what you hear is just kind of it's rocking around the Christmas tree. It's been done to death, but the original, still the best version. Right.
Right.
Anyway, so my youngest, I'm trying to remember the name of the song. It's Darlene Love. Baby, is it Baby Please Come Home? I think is the title. I thought she said Baby Please Don't Go. And I was like, that's not a Christmas song. That's old blues tune.
Yeah, down to New Orleans. Yeah.
No, Baby Please Come Home. And great, that Motown Christmas record is just fantastic. And so this song, it kind of reminds me of that. So what I have, it's called Santa Please. It's Lisa Mychols and Super 8, who we've done on the show now.
Yeah, Super 8. Yeah,
many times on my head, or maybe 4 times.
And good old Paul. Yeah,
Super 8
yeah.
Trip.
That's right.
I think also known maybe his birth name Paul Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
So, name of the song is called Santa Please.
Okay.
And so maybe this is a good last song, right before Christmas.
I think so.
All right, drop the needle in the groove, Frank.
It's Christmas Eve. All the children still believe. Hard to get them off to bed. They want to watch the sky instead. Toys are wrapped, presents loaded in your sack. you company. You Santa, please. Now the kids are fast asleep. Take off the beer, come back to me. Let's dance around a Christmas tree. Christmas, Christmas, yeah. Santa cars, snowmen in the yard, decorations on the tree, an angel watching over me. Checked my list, hope that I'm on top of it. All the carols have been sung, cookies baked and stockings hung. And now I've time, pour myself a glass of wine, enjoy the calm before the storm, and not when you are gone. I need you here to keep me warm. Santa, please. Yes, I know it's Christmas Eve, but after your delivery, gift me with your company. Santa, please. Now the kids are fast asleep. Take off the beer, come back to me. Let's dance around the Christmas tree.
Super 8, Lisa Mychols and Super 8. Santa, please. There's a video also. We'll put the link on this page for the video for the song.
Yeah.
I will take that over Mariah Carey's
Oh,
Jesus any day of the week. Great tune there, Jim. Enjoyed that quite a
well
bit.
done, Jaime. Well
Glad you
done.
guys liked it.
Yeah,
It kind of reminded me of that whole Motown Christmas vibe, right?
kind of
Mhm.
does. Yeah.
Everything they do is so well produced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They are so
They know what they're.
slick.
Yeah, they got it
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
Always enjoy their stuff.
Sweetly suggestive without being raunchy.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Well said, Jaime.
Mhm. Perfect for Christmas.
Yeah.
Just great tune, and 3 minutes long, and great vocals. The backing vocals are
Oh,
just placed right. So
yes, they are. Like a choir. Like a.
Well done.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Great arrangement as always from those guys.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. All righty. Well, there we go. That'll send you off for a Christmas to be remembered. And I don't know, from here on out, I don't have a whole lot other for you guys. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And
Same to you guys.
uh,
Yeah. Same to you
I'm not
and yours, and prayers for your son, Jaime. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. But yeah, you're our mate, Jaime. And I'm never again or never before have spoken for Frank, but I guarantee you, we got your back, bro. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yep.
So I want you guys continue to check out our Facebook page, our CD pick of the day. Jim does a pick of the day. Check those out, and I'll probably put a little poll up pretty soon. Do I continue to make these videos, or do I stop?
Oh, you can't stop, man.
Well, I
No,
still have
I
You
should
got a lot
get
of
involved.
CDs left to go.
still have
Yeah, I
5
should-
boxes to go, but
You can't stop.
but
No.
Do you know what the total number is?
no, it was between 3,000 and 5,000. I wasn't sure.
CDs?
That's a big difference.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta narrow it down a little more.
well, the problem is I ran into box sets and some things that I couldn't break down into the
Holy
envelopes.
cow.
So they're out in the garage still. And I've got, I think, 2 full bins of those. And I just lost count. So
Ooh, yeah. I
it
gotta
was,
get involved.
we'll see.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I get more comments from the negative comments about the lousy CDs than I do about the good ones.
But that's how it is, Frank. That's why Twitter.
Hilarious.
That's why Twitter started. Just negative. Yeah. That's how it started.
People that you don't ever hear from, then all of a sudden, that CD sucks. I can't believe you bought that. You're an idiot. What?
Yeah. And you bought the vinyl too?
Yeah.
That stinks.
How many of those do you need?
Yeah.
But we'll see. I said I enjoy doing it. I get up in the morning and get up, have coffee, and sit down with Cindy for the first little bit in the morning. I said, okay, I gotta go do my video. And then I go run in, and she tries to keep the dogs quiet, and I do my video. And she holds it down for me, and then she tries to be the first one on there to watch it. And she lets me know how bad the jokes are. And
yeah, you got a good one there, Frank.
Yeah, nothing but support.
You,
I really appreciate it.
That's right.
So, anyways, I want to wish both of you guys very Merry Christmas, and all our listeners and viewers, we appreciate you.
We really do. Thank you for all the support over all the years.
Absolutely.
God bless. Thank you, folks on Conspiracy Land.
Anything else there, Jerry?
Yeah. Shout out to the Statuesque Blonde. Thanks for all the music.
Very good. And Jim?
I just going to echo everything you guys said. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. I guess we won't be back till after the new year.
Right.
All right.
That's right.
The year we're all turning 60.
But you know what 60 sounds like? Sounds like it's sexy. So we'll be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Look at us now, folks.
Yeah, I know it. But Jim, nothing else you want to?
Just a reminder to everybody, if you made it this far, you got to smash that like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we'll slide into your DMs nice and smooth every 2 weeks or so.
Ooh. All right.
Keep running, folks.
Yeah. All I can say is, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Forgot again, Jaime. Dude, he got us again.
I know. I was trying to figure out how to lead into that one.
I keep forgetting.
All right, Jim, take us on home.
Shop is merrily closed.